Hello and welcome back to Find Your Alpha podcast. We are talking creativity, innovation, we're talking business, we're talking technology, but today we are talking insurance because I don't think that this podcast will be complete without talking insurance. We've talked about money, but now we're talking about how creatives can, build the capacity and build the culture of securing and protecting the things that make them work. And so I've got a fantastic guest today. She is an insurance whiz. I've heard a little bit about what she's had to say, and I think it's so important that we have this conversation and spread the word and spread the knowledge. So please welcome Temitayo Akpan.
Thank you very much, Vicky.
I love the hair.
Thank you very much.
I love the glasses.
Thank you.
You're looking dapper. Oh, you see?
But not like the regular insurance sales people.
No, people think that insurance is boring, but I'm sure you think it's really interesting and exciting.
Insurance is a way of life. Insurance is what you should buy when you don't plan to buy it. So when it happens or when there is a mishap, you have something to fall back to.
So you've said that, there's a lot that the creative economy either is missing or could benefit maybe from insurance itself. And can you just explain a little bit about that?
Insurance is a whole lot. As a creative, the need for you to have a life insurance cannot be overemphasized. You should have a talent insurance. What if something happens while you're doing that passionate thing? What do you fall back to? Urgent 2K? You start to call friends and relatives. You become something else. Let insurance push it back to the insurance company.
So there's life insurance, which I don't think many people really take advantage of in this part of the world.
In fact, I think we should take it down to the personal accident insurance.
Personal accident insurance?
Yes.
What does that mean?
As an individual, we go about our day-to-day lifestyle. It's important you have a personal accident insurance in place. In event of an accident, you're covered. There are limits. So it's key you have a personal accident insurance as a creative.
So this is different from health insurance.
Oh, totally different.
This is different from insuring your equipment.
Oh, totally
This is and this is different from life insurance as well.
They still have those little variables.
Interesting. Can you insure anything? Should you insure everything?
I think you should insure your talent. You should insure your voice. You should insure your skills. You should insure everything you love. Honestly, you should insure.
I don't even know how to respond to this, but I do remember that there was a footballer. I don't know if it was Ronaldo, or if it was Beckham. I can't remember who it was. I'm not really that great with football knowledge, but there was a footballer who insured his leg.
Yes, so. Yes.
Because that's his source of income. So even as an artist, you can insure your hands.
So what happens? There are insurance policies that you could buy. The states that if you're out of job for 5-10 days, you have something to fall back on. There are policies like that.
And they exist in Nigeria?
Yes. One of the things I want to speak for the sector, for the insurance sector, we're going to go the extra mile to have products for creatives. One of the things Insuretainment is trying to do is to bridge that gap. Let's have bespoke products for entertainers, for creatives.
I don't think you heard that. Let me just say that again. She said Insuretainment.
Yes.
So it's a bridge between the insurance industry and the entertainment industry.
Yes.
Is this like a new phenomenon? Is this something that you've just come up with like in the last, I don't know, or is this something that actually exists?
Yes, it's something I came up with for the sector.
Right.
Because I love the entertainment space. I find joy. I can express myself in the entertainment space. And I felt there was need for us to have something like that. That's why we came up with Insuretainment, insurance for entertainers. And I like to tell the insurance sector that they are not reaching out to we entertainers. We don't understand the things they
We
say.
don't.
We don't
All we are
understand.
thinking about is how to paint, how to set lights. We don't understand. We don't
We don't
understand these
understand.
conversations.
And I want to say, I'm sure the CFI, the Commissioner of Insurance, and some of the insurance companies or all of the insurance companies will do something in this direction. That's one of the things that Insuretainment, my organization, is working on.
So I think that the conversation, there definitely needs to be a bit more information, a bit more knowledge sharing, and education with the creative space, with the creative industry on the subject matter of insurance. You've got people, and I'm going to come down to cost because we all just think that insurance is expensive. You know, you're barely able to buy your equipment, and then someone is telling you to insure the equipment, and we're like, Shebi warranty is there. What else do we need again to insure the matter? But I mean, these are conversations that are important, and where do we find this kind of information?
Okay, so there's a body called the Nigerian Council of Registered Insurance Brokers that has brokers. These people are meant to liaise between yourself and the insurance company. So the brokers come to you, they understand your needs and take it to the insurance company. So they do all of the reading, the tiny prints, and make it easier for you. It comes at no cost. You're not paying additionally for their services.
That's really, I mean, it's really, really interesting to hear. I didn't even know that you could have like personal accident insurance. You could insure that, even products like insuring your hands as an artist, beyond just insuring the equipment itself, exist in Nigeria and for the Nigerian markets.
One of the things I've been advocating for is customized insurance, bespoke insurance products for entertainers. And I'm very sure we're almost there. 95%.
So what does that look like when you say bespoke insurance products? What does that look like? And let me just set an example here. Say for instance, the way production is, it's not constant throughout the year. One production company may have maybe 2 special projects that they're doing in a year. And so they're thinking, why would I want to take out this blanket insurance for the entire year? Is it something that, from what you're trying to explain as customized, it's project by project?
Yes. One of the other things I also have in mind is, while we go to set, let's have insurance. If you're going to be producing for 1 week, you should be able to buy insurance for 1 week. And some of these things I've shared with the insurance companies. And the insurance brokers.
I think that makes a lot of sense because, like I said, the idea that insurance is expensive is there. The idea that we don't even need insurance, should be we're only here for 2 weeks, is there. The idea that, I can actually have something that's tailor-made to suit my specific needs. I don't think that, I'm not sure that, they have that concept. And I think that's really interesting to bring out.
They have it. So what Insuretainment and NCRIB has done is sort of tweak it and make it more interesting.
So how do we foster more of these conversations around insurance? Like, where does it start from? At what point does it start? Is it at the point of purchase? Is it, when you have, for instance, conferences, and exhibitions and stuff like that? Where does the conversation start? And I'm not sure there's an end to it, but where does the conversation start?
It will start here. It will started here, and we'll take it further. We'll move it to. We'll attend more festivals, we'll do more talking at conferences and events.
In terms of production, I know that in the past, it used to be like a really big thing, and people only sort of say that we have insurance, but they don't, right? Even big production houses and whatnot in the past, you have to have insurance, and, what does this insurance cover? So say you're on a production set for 2 weeks, and you take out this customized insurance product. What would it cover? Who would it cover?
Cast and crew. Cast and crew. You can tell them whatever you want in the policy. It is doable. That is the job of the brokers. Let us know what we want to cover. Is it the production house? Are we moving from one place to another? All of that could be covered, honestly. It could come under the umbrella. It could be an all risk. It could be covered. It's doable.
Is there like a way you well, when I say you, I'm not saying you specifically, but is there like a way you calculate how do I put it now? How do you know what percentage? How do you know how is the insurance calculated? Because you me. I'm sorry, it just means I don't
We still
understand.
need to take this further. I think we'll bring in the brokers to simplify. The technical people will do all of the calculations, and trust me, it will be very small.
So is it like a percentage of your entire production budget? Is it they look at how many people you want to cover, what
Yes.
the scope of what you're covering, and
You
then
need to you want to start learning insurance on this.
no, I'm just
Eh?
look, people are gonna
You know I
ask
can
this.
start acting overnight. We need to go to film school. Trust me, we would take it further, deeper, and I stick with the entertainers, but I speak for my
For the
for
insurance, for the
sector,
insurers,
the insurance sector.
for the insurance sector. Okay. Is there anything else that you think is absolutely important for creatives to know about the idea or the concept of insurance?
A whole lot. I think we'll continue. This is just part one. Let's take it further.
We may not have part two. So let's have the conversation now.
No.
Because people are going to be asking, right? People are going to be asking in the comment section. They're going to be asking questions, or they might want to, I wish you'd covered this. So is there anything that is of real importance that we need to know? We've talked about life insurance. We talked about how you can take out, personal accident
Disability,
insurance.
medical expenses. The insurance covers that. Cover that. So something doesn't have to happen on set, and the producer is looking for extra money, extra funds. Those things could be covered with the insurance company.
There's also the idea, right, that it takes a long time for you to claim.
We've gone beyond that.
How?
There are companies that pay claims in 1 hour, 2 hours. Honestly, the sector, there's a shift going on in the sector. The claim payments are prompt.
So I have another question regarding product insurance. You're insuring your equipment, for instance. Is it? I don't know how the payouts work. I don't know how the claim system works. So maybe you can educate, for instance. So you buy equipment at the point of purchase, right? And insurance is included. Maybe, as you say, you can customize to 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, right? And then something happens and you have a legitimate claim and it's done. You have a legitimate claim, right? And you now put in for insurance. Are you getting a new equipment? Are you getting used
point of
equipment?
purchase-
Are you getting money back? What exactly are
Okay,
you
so at the
getting?
point of purchase, there are various policies. You have that option of saying, I want a replacement. I want to change. I want the cash value.
Right.
There are options
Or
like
I want
that
repair.
yes, there are options like that in the policy.
Okay. Well, that's definitely interesting, insightful. I think insightful, and like I said, this conversation needs to continue. Needs to be continuous. It needs to be continuous, and it needs to be more widespread. So I'm hoping that when Sony does some activities or some of our bigger events, maybe later this year, we have Alpha Festival coming up. We can have some sort of space.
open to that.
We can have some sort of space for you to share your knowledge and encourage the community that it is important to take out
That's the goal.
insurance.
That's the goal. We need to encourage creatives, and we need to key into insurance policies. It's important. Let's not let things happen to us and we're on the social media begging for money and assistance. It could be avoided.
It could be avoided. It could be avoided. Okay, well, like I said, we talk money, but then we talk how to protect our money,
The money.
and our money-making ventures and our bodies and our hands and our feet and all that jazz. So that's about insurance. Is it? Is that it?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Temitayo Akpan,
Yes.
thank you so much for stopping by and being
My pleasure.
on the podcast. And I guess we should continue this conversation for sure, for sure.
We will.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.
Bye.